What's up, everybody? This is a box here, long time coming, and I'm a long time coming back because I ain't done one of these in a bit. I've just been busy with shit, and I ain't done an unboxing. I got a whole slew of boxes upstairs that I just been lazy. I just ain't done it. So my buddy Mario, he sent me a box of shit that I've been holding on to. And I got about 30 books in here that he sent me. He's been holding on from things I picked up off him for a few bucks here and there. And I got no recollection of what I bought from him. One of those auctions, though, had a little freebie with it, where I guess I bought the most books in that auction, and I got the freebie. And it's this funny little bobblehead that I don't know nothing about, really, other than just... the bobblehead is someone that's the school's, like, I don't want to call her a mascot because she's a person, but it's funny. I don't know. I find the humor in this particular bobblehead. So I didn't pre-cut, so we're going to hope that I don't cut myself open live on camera. Some of you sick, twisted fucks may hope that I cut myself live on camera, but I'm here to say... I really hope I ain't going to the hospital in a few minutes. See, I didn't even cut myself there. They said, "Oh, Boston, you ambidextrous. You can cut with both hands." I said, yes, I am. Yes, I am. Got some packaging. All right, so this is the freebie. So this is Sister Jean from Loyola University in Chicago. So if you're from Chirac, you may be familiar with Sister Jean, being at all the games, being a #1 fan. And yeah, I guess this was a commemorative bobblehead they made a few years ago. And yeah, she a very, very aged lady. So this was 2018, I believe, that they made this for her. And I believe she's still alive today. So she was 101 in 2018. So 2025, you got to add another, 7 years onto that? Man, she 108. Wild work. What is her secret? I don't know. Maybe it's the Lord. Maybe it's the Lord. But we ain't here to talk about religion. We're here to talk about comic books. So, without further ado, let's get the big box out the way. Oh yeah! Hope I didn't dox myself with that paper I pulled out. If I did, if y'all saw my address, y'all better be sending me gifts. Y'all think that was a joke. I'm not joking. I'll expect free comics from all of you. Sorry, I couldn't keep the seriousness with that. All right. It's the moment you all been waiting for. The comic books. Comicos libros. One thing I will say about Mario, he will pack these really well. He does not skimp. We'll make sure this stuff is sealed tight, packed safely, so that it arrives correctly. So, first up, we got World's Finest, issue 32. Let's bring it in here. Let's take a look. So you got the Steven Segovia variant on that. It's a beautiful cover. And we got up next, a Jenny Frison Captain Marvel variant. Very nice, very nice. Up next, we got issue 1 of The Joker, which is a Mark Brooks variant. Check that out. Featuring Joker and Punchline. Oh, dope! I forgot about that. Animaniacs number 24. And if you believe that, I got a bridge in Brooklyn to sell you. Everybody loves a good lenticular cover. Although, you know, the lenticular effect don't show up too well on video, but it's there. You can kind of see it. It's cool, though. I dig it. It was one of the lenticulars from that series I didn't have. Did a bunch of villain lenticulars. It was the Year of the Villain or whatever. I feel like DC did a lot of Years of the Villain. Okay. Okay. Alright. See if I can remember what this is before I cheat and look at the back. Because I don't remember what this is. I don't remember what this is. I want to say it's an X-Men Kitty Pryde cover. I know it's a Chris Anka cover. We gonna find out. No, it's not. It's Ghosted in LA. So, interesting. All right, cool. Must have been part of like a stacker auction or something. 'Cause I don't remember buying that. Cool though. I'll dig it. Ooh, check out that. Check out that. That's a dope Riddler one shot. So like, I think this was maybe late 90s. There was a bunch of Batman villain one shots. And there's Penguin, Riddler, Mr. Freeze. There's a few of them. And they had these really cool covers too. And so I got a couple of them here and there. But the artist signature down there. I actually don't remember who did the art on these, to be completely honest. So if you can recognize that artist signature, feel free to drop me a line, drop me a comment, let me know who it was, because I don't fucking remember. But anyways, they were cool, and you know, they kind of predate the whole One Bad Day craze that happened, where that was the same similar thing. You know, it was just about one Batman villain, and it was a whole story that was like a premium issue kind of deal. But yeah, no, I want to say this was like late 90s, early 2000s. But yeah, it doesn't say it on the spine though. But yeah, the Riddle Factory was a good little story too. And I think the Penguin was called Penguin Triumphant. That was another good one I liked. We'll look at the next one in a second. Oh, check that out. Justice League Unlimited number 2. It's another great cover. I just want to get right to this one. Come on, check it out. Check it out. Check it out. Turtles of Gray Skull. Look at that crossover. That's a dope crossover. He-Man, Ninja Turtles. It was dope. If you don't like He-Man, if you don't like Ninja Turtles, childhood was lame. And then David Nakayama doing the Harley Quinn cover. He had 2 Harley Quinn covers for this issue, issue 46. I got the other one because I actually read Harley Quinn. Great book. But, yeah. I didn't have that cover, so now I do. All right, bag number 2. second set of 10. Alright, they're both upside down, so it don't matter. Bam! Power Rangers! So this was the end of this run of Power Rangers. Darkest Hour was the final storyline. And, I mean, this is just cool. Bjorn Brendis cover. You know? I dig it. Superman Batman 20, Jenny Frison cover. You know? I mean, usually Jenny does ladies and, you know, female covers. Chick covers. And so to see her do Batman and Superman, I feel like she doesn't do them very often on covers. So I don't have this one, and I wanted this one, and now I have it. And I think it's really cool, and it's a super undervalued cover in my opinion, because like I said, she does not do male covers very often. So I dig it, man. I love it. Blammo. Next, Green Goblin. Check it out. So, I mean, I think this was another one that was just part of like a stacker auction or something. But I don't have it. I'll take it. I'm cool with it. Boom. Check it out. X-Men and Clandestine. So, this is just another one that was just like a random X-Men book that I didn't have. Again, I think it was part of a stacker auction. I could have also just gotten it for $1. But I don't have it. I don't have the second issue of it either. So I'm probably going to try to track that down in dollar bins. Blammo! Man, these are so cool. Ice Cream Man. So that's kind of a fucked up horror anthology book. This issue, though, there was a bunch of variant homages to Dr. Seuss. And this is one of them. I don't have the second printing cover, so now I do. I don't have the first printing either, but I have the third printing, which was dope. Now I have this one. So now I just got to get first printing. Gen 13 and the Max. You know, a lot of people my age love Gen 13. I absolutely love Gen 13. It's never the biggest fan of Gen 13, but I love the Max. So I don't have this one. It's going to go in my Max collection. So this is when Malibu Comics was kind of the placeholder home for a lot of Marvel's properties when they were kind of facing bankruptcy. I love Gambit. I think he's a cool character. It's just a Gambit book I don't have. Now I do. Ultraverse was just their kind of way of being like, we're including Marvel characters with our properties at Malibu Comics. And then tried to continue after they lost the Marvel characters again. I don't know how much longer it went after that, but who cares, man? And there's this cool Jay Anacleto, I think is how you pronounce his name. Anyways, Harley Quinn and Poison Ivy #2. Jay Anacleto. Check out that bat skull. Poison Ivy killed the hell out of him. Bam! Black Mask. Written by Tom Taylor. This is, I mean, you're probably like, Boston, why do you care about this book? I wasn't getting DC during this time, so I don't really have much during that time. So, you know, grab stuff when I can. Check it out. This is Key. This is a big Key. Big, big, baby. Big, big, big. Big, big, big Key. So, she is a Green Lantern that is so far from Oa, from the Central Power Battery. She is basically under her own power. And I think we're going to see some big things happen with her character in the upcoming James Gunn DC cinematic universe. But I am just happy to finally have a copy of the first issue. I have the trade. It's a great story. If you have a chance to read Far Sector, please do it. All right. We're almost done. Promise. And, I'm just hoping this finally gets me back into doing this, because my wife will be very happy to have those boxes open and out of her way upstairs. Boom. Sweet Mandalorian cover with the frog lady. Yeah, I got nothing more to say about that. It's just a variant I didn't have. A lot of these are just variants I didn't have. Champions issue 1. It's a Comic-Con variant. Obviously, Mary Jane on the cover. Venomized Mary Jane. Kind of has a big different connotation now, considering she is Venom. Spoiler alert. So, actually, we might see this one kind of going up in price. Because let's have a longer look at that. Full screen, Mary Jane, Venom, bingo. Another Mandalorian cover. This was the standard cover on this one. When I picked up the Mandalorian series, I was getting all of the movie concept art covers. So I actually didn't get any of the regular covers or any of the other variants. I just got the ones that were the concept art for the series. I couldn't tell you why I picked this one up. Must have been part of a stacker, because I have this. It was a great series, though. This is when Peter met up with Miles for the first time. He crossed over to Miles's world when the Ultimate Universe was still in full swing. Well, we can't show that on Facebook. So that's some risque. We'll cover that up. Now we can show it. That's a risque cover. So how about that? That had to have been part of a stacker. But hey, people like to buy those, and I tend to sell those at, cons or whatever. But hey, everything's got an audience, am I right? All right, now check that one out. That's sick. That's so sick. That's a variant I don't think I had. Now I do. I love that cover. That cover's so dope. Blammo. I actually don't know who did this cover, but I don't know. Psylocke's awesome. Psylocke's such a cool character. Like, who's that signature? Who's that signature right there? I don't recognize it, and I usually pride myself on recognizing signatures. But this was, I believe, one of Psylocke's first series after separating from Betsy Braddock and becoming her own character again. Agents of Atlas. I didn't get this series when it came out. And it's kind of a funny cover, just with Silk up there being like, oh my God, they're going to kiss. And like, this was such a just nothing arc. I don't think Luna, Snow, and Braun actually had a relationship at all that lasted anything. But Luna Snow is really hot right now with Marvel Rivals being a thing. So, any Luna Snow covers I'll gladly have. Yo, check it out. Go Power Rangers. This one's dope. Again, I didn't have much of this series either, so I'll gladly take any of those. And then this dope Art Germ Storm cover. Look at that. That's sick. But yeah, that's all I got. So that's 30 books down, plus one bobblehead, and an empty box. So Sarah, if you're watching, one down, a billion to go. Everybody else watching, thanks for tuning in. Stick around. We're going to do more of these. I'm going to try to be active again. That's all we got. Peace.